Hi, this is Rafael Trinidad. I'm here with Boxeo Mundial. We're here to interview Angelo Dundee. We're going to ask him some questions about this big event coming up on November 14th when Miguel Cotto is going to be fighting the Pac-Man Manny Pacquiao. Angelo, I would like to ask you something. In this fight, that it's going to be, basically this fight is going to be like the main fight for the rest of the year. I would like to know the point of view. If you think that like probably the weight is going to be a factor in this fight.
I don't think weight will have any factor in it. I mean, Pac-Man's proved he can handle any kind of weight. Pac-Man's a great fighter. But I know in my profession, there's always somebody out there can beat the other guy. It's a terrible profession to get into. Certain people can beat certain people. And I've had this happen to me all my life. And I know about these things. Like, hey, Muhammad Ali was Spinks. Wasn't supposed to even get in the ring with him. But I couldn't tell my guy, hey, you're fighting a guy with 7 fights. He's a tough guy. He said, you nuts? I got 100 and something amateur fights. I'm the heavyweight champ. This guy going to give me trouble? I couldn't get my fighter up emotional. Both these fighters are great trainers. I admire Cotto the way he trains. I've seen him 3 times now. He's a pro. He's oblivious to anything going around. And he's ready for this fight. I like his attitude. I think he got the style. If I had a fighter to fight Pac-Man now, myself, I would make my fighter fight like Cotto, because that style gives southpaws the toughest trouble. Aggression, quick, throwing shots, because when you fight a southpaw, you can't box a southpaw. I had my fighter, Douglas Vaillant, work with Roberto Duran in the gym before the Leonard fight, and I seen that a boxer can beat Duran. And, you know, certain guys can beat certain people. I think Cotto has a style to give Pacquiao all he wants, and the Pac-Man and him is going to be a great fight. I won't be amazed if Cotto wins the fight.
Now, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I think it's probably this matchup, and for me, I really think it's going to be something like when Tommy Hearns fought Sugar Ray Leonard back in those days. You know, we're having this, you know, the boxer puncher against the boxer. Now, you think that Manny Pacquiao coming up, you know, moving up in weight in the past few years, will he be, how do you think it's going to be? Because I haven't seen him facing like a true welterweight. Because let's say when he fought Oscar de la Hoya, you know, he made Oscar struggle to make that weight and he was dehydrated and all that. Now, in this weight class where he's fighting a top fighter, and this fighter right now, Miguel Cotto, has, you know, all these punches. Do you think that he can take, how can he handle Cotto's punch? Would you think that's going to be a factor in the fight?
It's a big factor, and also because Cotto knows how to fight a southpaw. He's got the greatest weapon for a southpaw, the left hook. I had Michael Nunn. He was a great southpaw, and we fought Tony. Got what? My kid got knocked out with a inside left hook. So certain people can beat certain people. Isn't that a terrible profession to get into? You know somebody's going to beat you. This is boxing. You ain't going to change it. I'm grateful to Cotto and Pac-Man for this fight, because boxing be juiced up for 3 or 4 more months. You know what I mean? I want that, because we need that for boxing. And I'm so grateful to 24/7 for what they're doing pre-fight, because they're doing boxing. And I'm grateful you're talking to me, because you're talking boxing.
Good. Now, what's going to be the next step for Miguel Cotto after this fight?
Somebody always comes along. One fight makes another fight. So, you know, you don't have to worry about the next fight. Good fights create good fights. And I'm so happy that we got this fight.
So will you say that either one eventually is going to be, they're going to be fighting Floyd Mayweather probably next year, next summer?
Who knows what's going to be tomorrow? You never know. Maybe the Floyd Mayweather won't have that much impact. You never know. You take the fights as they come. Somebody will come along to create the scene. That's boxing. I'm not surprised who's going to be the next guy. Hey, you got guys like that kid Citron. He ain't bad. You know what I mean? If he reaches another 11, he's going to be a hell of a fighter. But, you know, you never know with fighters. That's what's so intriguing about boxing.
Will this fight go the distance?
I see it may go to route. I think it could go to route. Maybe a cut eye or something. You never know. You never know in boxing. I think it'll go to route. Both guys are tremendously conditioned fighters. I can see the fight going to route.
Well, Angelo, I would like to thank you, for giving you the time to share with us at Boxeo Mundial. So I wish you the best, and it's been a pleasure for us to have you here in Boxeo Mundial.
Mira, tu tiempo es mi tiempo. Muchas gracias.
All right, man.